I recently was feeling really low, and I felt like my energy management plan that I was in was just dragging along, like it was really forced. And I picked up my stress management journal that was published in 2025 in that messy middle of where you found out maybe you're in burnout, maybe you're in burnout recovery, and you're trying to navigate that messy middle. And I found some prompts in here that really ignited how I may have gotten off path over these past few months and why it was becoming a drag. So, over the next 30 days, I'm going to bring you along for an energy reset. We're going to be shifting some of these patterns that have drifted off course and discovering and identifying some of those behavioral holds that are keeping us from letting that energy flow naturally in such a busy and demanding world. Today's topic to kick off the challenge is going to be when you want to rest, when you want to reset, when you want to grow, when you want to dig into some deep things that are extremely deep rooted, you're going to have to be okay with stillness. Now, it was interesting in the beginning of my burnout recovery about 5 years ago, I was in traditional therapy settings, and they would say things like, you need to just rest, you need to meditate, right? It need to. And what I don't agree with modern day medicine, and certain very traditional type of therapeutic practices is they don't take into consideration this busy world. I don't know about you, but I can't just like check out for a couple weeks on end. I got 3 kids to take care of. I have a full-time job, my own business, and I also have to take care of a home and the relationships I'm trying to mend in this messy middle. So, how do you rest and reset when you still have to show up? And that's when I discovered this underneath pattern. So I had to find my own direction, which brings me here to you as your kind of burnout guide on this journey. And I found this underneath pattern that we are not comfortable with space and stillness. When things constantly demand your attention and we have distractions all day, every day, those pings and pongs, it just becomes our normal, which is actually abnormal. And why over time we have been uncomfortable with sitting in stillness. So, like I said, we're doing an energy reset. I'm on this journey with you for the next 30 days, and I'm sitting out here. I'm just chilling on a swing, reading through some prompts, the prompt I want to take today. And I'm looking at over here, that needs to be a yard project. Wouldn't it be nice to do something over there? That would look really nice. Oh yeah, I probably need to take care of that after I record this. Do you see how automatically we shift back into those old patterns of filling the space? I'm uncomfortable with the stillness again of just sitting, just feeling the sun, feeling the breeze against my skin, watching a bird fly by, and there's no outcome from it. There's no need to do something. There's no adding things to my to-do list. There's just being. So as we go on this journey, and why I wanted to kick off this topic on day one is we're going to have to get okay with stillness. There's going to be some topics that we talk about over the next 30 days that are heavier than others. And that weight is going to surface. What you do with that weight matters. You can either bury it back down, which we love to do because we just move on to the next thing, or we can begin to acknowledge that we have a battle with space. And I'll see this in organizations that I work with too, because when I work with organizations, I'll work on a leadership level, I'll work on the team development and collaboration, and then I'll work with the individuals, because as individuals, we bring energy to the team, to those type of environments. And I'll see the same thing happen. We get really focused on the priorities, what's productive, removing the waste. And automatically the team, the leaders, the individuals in play that we have been working on automatically fill that space with other waste, with other non-value added things, instead of letting that space just be space to breathe, space to recover, space to reset, space to connect with people. That stillness that allows a little bit of boredom. so that you can create. So here's your challenge today, and it's going to be micro. All these challenges are going to be micro because they're going to begin to build. Is give yourself 15 minutes. That's all I'm asking. 15 minutes of stillness outside in a room, zero stimulation, and begin to be okay with that space in which there won't be a direct outcome, that there won't be something added to your to-do list or to cross off your to-do list. Be okay with just being in that space of stillness. And I'll see you back for the next day challenge as we begin this energy reset, because these patterns either feed the energy or they drain it.